Okay, this is Letty Cedar. I'm here on YouTube with Divine Transcendence, doing videos on psychic readings. Let's see what the world has to say. Okay, so right now for today, I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling up the cards. Now these cards are the Gilded Tarot. They're absolutely beautiful, rich in detail. I'm just prepping up the cards, I'm going to pull a card for the day. And the day that I'm pulling on is for the 8th of June, 2018. I'm going to show you these absolutely beautiful cards. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, very rich in detail. Absolutely gorgeous cards. All right, so I've already shuffled the card for June 8th. Ooh, okay. This is the 8 of Wands. This is absolutely beautiful, very rich in detail color. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this represents lots of new, exciting energy. This is very quick energy, creative, fast. It can also mean that if you're thinking about moving, if you're thinking about traveling, if you're thinking about making a change of pace, this is a great, great representation of just that. You see how it's very swift in movement? So that means that there's going to be rapid pace, change of pace. Maybe you're thinking about a job. Maybe you're thinking about traveling. Maybe you're thinking about, moving into a different home. And it's going to happen very, very quickly. So whatever this is requiring, it's requiring fast, creative energy that's going to make or cause you to act quickly, move quickly through it. This is something that is very encouraging. It shows that there's great strength, great creativity, great fire, great tenacity. It could be maybe you're moving very fast in a relationship, or a relationship is really moving a lot more fast forward, or maybe you're wanting to take that person on a trip or something of that nature. That is very important. And if you really want to know, hi, how are you, Cecil Townsend? Is that correct? Hi there. My name is Lady Cedar. I've been a practicing metaphysicist, is the natural way I'm going to say it. I've been practicing for over 35 years. And the goal here tonight is you get to ask me one question. I get to draw one card, and I will do the best I can to give you an answer. And I normally don't do this for people. So welcome, and let's see your question. What you got going on? Well, thank you, Cecil. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I really do. How can I help you? What's going on? What is your question? Make it a good one, because, honey, you only get one shot. Absolutely. What's the Sagittarius's name? His name is Spencer. Okay, great. So what is the one question you need to know about Spencer? I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling for you. What is his intention with you? Okay. So you want to know basically if he's more than just a friend, correct? And you want to know that you basically are wondering if it's more than just a sexual intent. Okay. So let's just take a look at that. So with that, what I'm going to do, that is a yes/no question. So I'm going to get to that yes/no, and I'm going to tell you how and why. Okay. So just bear with me. So I basically look to see if this is somebody that you really need to really look into. And I'm going to show you what I've drawn. I drew 2 cards. And I'm going to tell you why. Hi, Champagne. I'm right in the middle of helping out Cecil. You're next in line. Think about the main question. You get to ask 1 question. You get 1 answer for free. But let me finish with Cecil real quick, okay? So think about your question. All right. So here's the deal. The first thing that I got is you're going to see the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, Cecil, is this. You're going to get a lot of brand new information, okay? I'm seeing here that you've got the Ace of Swords. This is going to be new information. It could be something new knowledge and victory. Now, this kind of victory is something that you need to be very careful with because your ultimate answer for this Sagittarius is absolutely no. Don't do it. You got the Devil card here. So what this means is quit fooling yourself. His intentions are not as true as he makes them out to be. Now, here's the thing, but it could also mean that your intentions are maybe not as clear as they need to be with him as well. Somebody here is very tricky and is actually telling me that there is a misuse of personal power, or it could mean that you're tricking or fooling yourself. So you need to be very, very careful that you don't get this confused with this. This is telling me that there's something underlying here for you, Cecil, that you really need to take caution of. And if your gut's been screaming at you, kind of like that yucky gut feeling, kind of like, that feeling like, you're fixing to fall and your stomach's fixing to hit the floor. If you get that kind of not feeling in your stomach when you're around him, that's a sign. That's a very big sign. And you need to take your time and really take time to discover what the universe has to tell you about him to make sure that he is totally being legitimate with you. Because, sweetheart, the universe is watching out for you. This is a victory card. Do you understand? Are you with me, Cecil? Have you, and that's something that you really need to think about it, is maybe you're using sex to try to win him over. And that is not healthy either. If you're going to have a relationship with somebody, you have to be completely open and honest, even if it might be painful. Because honesty is the best integrity, especially when it comes to relationships. I mean, girl, don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Sex is sex, and sex is amazing. Trust me, when it comes down to that, I have no shame when it comes to sex. But I do know where to draw the line and say, I need more than this emotionally. And when you get to that point, you need to have an honest conversation, not just with yourself, but with him too. And if that honesty comes through, this can actually change and become better. I want you to know that. This can make this better. So this can actually change if you're willing to do this. Absolutely. Because this is a card that represents mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. This is a high major card. So when this comes into play, when you're realistic with this can actually turn into something better. But if you want to learn more and you want to stay in tune with me, Cecil, thank you for trusting me with that question, and thank you for being honest with yourself and with me. If you want to continue to follow me, please go ahead and hit the like button, notification. But you can also check out my website. We are still in the growing phases there on the website. It's Divine Transcendence with a D-A-N-C-E instead of E-N-C-E. Check us out. And I also do readings. 30-minute readings are $60, and 60-minute readings are just $100. Or I actually have a special now. 1 card, $5. But y'all are getting it for free tonight. So You're welcome, honey. Mwah. Thank you for asking me that question. Thank you for trusting me that much. Take my advice. Honesty is the best integrity here for both of you. All right. Let's see. I got Champagne here. Hey, Champagne. How are you? How are you tonight? You're wondering about a guy. You want to see how he feels about you, please. He is a Gemini. You're a Leo. Okay. Oh, I'm doing great, sweetheart. Okay. Can I get his name, please? His name is Mike. Okay. Let's see what's going on with Mike. All right. Or Michael. Okay. What do you recognize him as? Is Mike or Michael? How's your energy with him? Is it a Michael or Michael? All right. Okay. So let's see if he has romantic intentions for you. Okay. So again, we're gonna go booty call. Hold on just 1 second. Let's check and see. Girl, Champagne. Let's talk, honey, because you got the Hermit card here, baby. You see that? You see how beautiful that is? I hate to tell you this, but it's like after you do a booty call with this boy, does he seem to get very, very drawn? He pulls back immediately, like he self-draws, and it's like he hits you, and then it's like, boom, he disappears. Am I right in saying that? Or is it you that disappears? Oh, to him. Okay, what you running from, baby? You've got all this thing here because this is telling me that because you shut down, you shut him out. This is a card that says, hey, listen, you can go into yourself and you can do all the self-wisdom and all the self-strength and all the self-acknowledgement, inner wisdom. That is a good thing, but to get stuck there because you feel comfortable, that's not a good thing. And it can also make him become more withdrawn with you long term. So it's one thing to protect your heart, and it's one thing to protect yourself. I would, but take your time, because I had to do a follow-up. Yeah. So here's the thing. There's a lot. Did you plan on traveling or doing any movement or any kind of, was there a move, a vacation, a travel, a trip, or anything that created swift action between the two of you? Just say yes or no. Like you had to take swift action, whether it be a vacation, a move, something. You don't think so? What about on his part? Did he talk about anything about vacation or anything like that, or making a swift move or transition of any kind? Like him and Jeff. Okay. Then I'm seeing here that this also shows that you guys, that would relate. It could be, maybe. Yeah, it's a possibility. But here's the thing. There is a chance that you two could set up foundation stones. This is a structure card. This is about strengthening, unification. This could be about building the foundation the way that you need to. You see how you have 4 poles here? That's the perfect square. Okay, that's strength. Okay. So this is telling me that there is things that you guys really need to work on: creativity, unification, building foundation. And it can also mean for you too. I mean, honestly, it really can. But what concerns me here is that you both need to learn about self-empowerment. Okay. Learning your own personal power, your own personal strengths, your own coming into things. This is mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. This is a major card. This is a karmic card. Okay. This is telling me that one of you or both of you are probably growing into something different and something new. And the reason why you feel unsure is because everything's new and you're discovering new strength. Do you understand that? So in other words, what I'm trying to tell you is go for it. Pursue him, but pursue him in baby steps. Don't put a lot of pressure on him. Don't put a lot of pressure on you, because every time you do, you start doing this. And this can actually hinder you. Did that answer your question? Did that help you? I hope so, because I'm going to tell you, knowing who you are as an individual, wow, okay. Thank you. It's better like we be friends. Yeah, exactly. Just take your time, but pursue it gently into that romantic venue, because it will go there, and it looks like it can be something that can be good for both of you, but you have to take your time. You cannot rush this. And especially with you being very sheltered on the inside, that's also something that you also need to learn your own personal power and your own personal strength, for sure. Okay, I did see somebody else join the room. Or am I still? You're so welcome, Champagne. As I said before, I do private readings. You can always go to www.divinetranscendence.com. You can also follow me, like me. You can also set up your notifications, and you can kind of just follow me and watch us grow and get better. I'm very excited about bringing and introducing Divine Transcendence to y'all. I've been psychic for over 35 years. I've been practicing metaphysics for over 35 years, energy work, cleansings, spiritual work of all kinds. So it's very nice to be able to actually bring this to you and introduce this all to you. So, I appreciate all your feedback. Yeah, I was kind of born it. I was born into a bloodline that is very, very strong, if you will, in metaphysics, and it just runs in our system. So, but I just want to thank you so much. Give us a thumbs up and follow us if you have friends, or if you know somebody that would really like to see what we do. We're trying to post as much as possible. Right now, I'm in beautiful Montana, which is exciting. Woohoo! In Montana, I'm on vacation, but I decided to come out and say hi to everybody here. So thank you for coming. And if you have friends and family, really, what state? Kind of. Hi there, sweet cinnamon. How are you? Welcome to the site. My name is Lady Cedar. I've been psychic for over 35 years. I've been working in metaphysics for over 35 years. And I am introducing Divine Transcendence to the world. This is kind of me breaking the new foundation stones for my new company. And what we're doing here, Washington State. Yeah, I went through Washington State to get here. But what we're doing here, Miss Cinnamon, is we are actually allowing you to ask one question. You get one card and you get one answer for free. So if you have a question, if you have a concern, if something's been heavy on your heart, now's the time to do it. This is something that we are doing for free. Yes, it is. It's very amazing. I love helping people, and I love doing what I do. I've been doing it for a very long time, and I'm just very excited to introduce myself and introduce my company and introduce what we have to offer to you guys. I've always worked for everybody else, and I've decided now's the time to do something for me. So with that being said, Miss Cinnamon, sweet cinnamon, what is your question? Just type it up. I wonder who's coming towards you in your life. Okay, Here's the funny thing, Cinnamon, before I even get started with the cards, I just want to tell you right now, Cinnamon, that as much as you say that you are ready, okay, I haven't even looked at the cards yet. Okay, they're right here, and we'll get into that here in a minute. I just want you to understand just how intuitive I really am. And this may hurt your feelings or it may get you upset. But I'm seeing here, as much as you want somebody in your life, honey, you're like, you've got the gates up, like you don't want somebody in your life. You say that you're ready, but deep down inside, you have conditions that are so hard that you don't know if people can actually meet those conditions. Am I correct in saying that? Just say yes or no. Okay. So here's what I'm going to recommend for you, sweet Cinnamon. I know this, and I will draw a card for you for sure, but I need you to understand that I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. I'm an empath. I'm a tarot master teacher. What I'm doing here is strictly energy work. And what I'm telling you is, honey, whoever hurt you, and I'm picking up, it was three people in your life, one family member, one friend, and one lover. Am I correct? Yes or no? I see three distinctive cracks in your heart. Okay. You need to learn to forgive and then give it to God, baby. Because what I'm telling you here, as much as you want somebody in your life, and as much as you want to love somebody and want to be loved, the first thing you need to do is forgive, let go, and love yourself. You feel like somebody is supposed to come in and fix you when you need to fix it yourself first. Because once you do that, you are going to be amazing. And I mean amazing, okay? Do you understand that? Say yes or no. Okay. Is this hitting a nerve? Am I getting too close to home for you? I can kind of feel like I'm shaking you a little bit. I know, baby. But healing comes by loving yourself and then learning to love others wholeheartedly. No, I didn't make you upset. Okay, cool. So let's just take a look and see if there is somebody that is going to be able to be for you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, going to be committed to you and not hurt you. Okay, we're going to do that. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to shuffle. This is for sweet Cinnamon. All right, here we go, sweet Cinnamon. Let's take a look. Wow, you've really been focusing on work and money lately. Yes, baby, there is somebody definitely there for you. I'll get back to you. Hold on just a minute, Champagne. I do see that you're trying to write me, but I want to get this very clear. Sweet Cinnamon, yes, there is somebody there for you. You have what is called the Sun card. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. This Sun card does show that you are going to be able to overcome all your obstacles. And what's really very interesting is that this is going to be bringing you more happiness, joy, good tidings. But, sweetheart, and you remember I told you that I pick up things on the energy first before I go to cards usually. Here's all your fears, babe. You haven't been sleeping good at night for a very long time. This is telling me that you panic in the middle of the night. It's like your fears are so deep inside of you that you've not been sleeping well either. Am I correct? Just type yes or no. Yeah, I know. And here's the funny thing. You have all these beautiful things that are happening. I'm seeing new beginnings in money, finances, business, education, work. You're working on new developmental things. I'm also seeing here you're very creative, you're very fiery, very energetic. You have a lot of passion inside of you. You tend to surround people around yourself that you think are going to get your back. But boy, your wrath is something severe, honey. It is wow. And then you have the foundation. This is, again, an amazing card. Fire energy. There you go. But until this is resolved, baby, until you are willing to forgive, forget, and give to God and release that energy, you can't have this haunting you. Then what's going to happen here is this is going to always come around, and that's going to block the Sun card. This will hold you back. It's going to do this to you. Okay? It's going to block you. Does that make sense? Do you understand? Yeah. Your fears are keeping you from moving forward. All right. I'm going to go back. All right. So, Sweet Cinnamon, I hope that I was able to resolve that for you. But yes, honey, there is somebody definitely out there waiting for you, and they are headed your way. You just got to start doing the work now. The quicker you start pulling out those thorns, the quicker that person's going to get to you for sure. All right. Champagne says, I have a general for both of us in this room. Why do empaths attract ones who tend to hurt us? Sweetheart, that is not that's not a card reading, and that's fine. Here's the thing. If you're empathic, okay, you're gonna feel a lot of different things. You're gonna feel angers, you're gonna feel happinesses, you're gonna feel the anxieties, you're gonna feel the stresses, you're gonna feel the energy of the room before you even walk in. Okay. Here's the deal. You are drawn to that because of several different things. One, you're probably picking up on something that you haven't even dealt with, that the universe is making you face and telling you, hey, here's the reason why you keep getting hurt is because you have not dealt with this. So you cannot strengthen until you deal with it, let it go, and move on. 2, okay? Usually, you're drawn to people who are going to hurt you because you have been hurt and you want to fix them. Am I correct? Does that ring a bell, Champagne? You want to feel like you want to fix the world. Well, guess what, honey? Your energy is telling you that you want to fix everybody else. Well, that's fine and good. But if you're going to fix everybody else, which really you can't, okay? What you need to focus on is fixing your own hurt, fixing who you are spiritually, fixing who you are mentally, fixing who you are as an individual, empowering who you are inside, and allowing your heart to flow, okay? When your heart flows and gives, you need to still be open, okay? Follow me here. You still need to be open in order to receive, okay? In order to receive the goodness that you deserve. Does that make sense? And the only way that you can do that is to pull out the negativity that is holding you back and making you scared and afraid or hurt. So if you're reliving pains and anxieties, stresses, things of that nature, let it go. Pull it out of your system, fix yourself, love, but then be open to be loved. Does that make sense? If you're going to give, you still have to receive. You still have to refill that heart. And believe me, that love is there. It's definitely there. And as much as you also need to put out there too, is that as much love as you can give, you deserve to get love back. You need to tell yourself that you're not only going to attract people who are going to hurt you, you need to learn how to attract people who are going to help lift you up and guide you in the right direction as well. But you need to do that for yourself. Does that make sense? Did I say that? Did you understand that? Well, okay. So both cinnamon and champagne, you're both right on point. Healing, it's not, when I say healing, let me tell you something about healing. Healing is not a one-shot deal. No. Healing is not a one-shot wonder. It's not like taking a shot and then you're okay, fine. No. Healing is learning how to dig deep into the darkest places of your heart, going back to that child that was hurt the most, starting there and telling that person on the inside that you are wonderful, that you are amazing, that you are loved, that you didn't deserve to get hurt. When people hurt you, it's because they're afraid of you. It's because they see something inside of you that they don't have. Look, I got to tell you, I've seen so many people come in and out of my life, and people who have done what most people would consider destructive things to people. Okay. But I learned that that's a reflection of who they are, not a reflection of who I am. I didn't ask for that. I didn't deserve that. That's not me doing that to me. It's what people have done to you to make you feel that way because their inadequacy. Look, when people hurt you, cheat on you, lie to you, they're taking a diamond person, okay, and putting that person down and picking up a dead piece of rock. And honey, you're no rock. Neither one of you are. Nobody in here is. But when you take your personal power and you inflict pain on others, then you're doing exactly what people have done to you, and that's not healthy either. So the best thing you can do is just love yourself, love people, and love and allow yourself to be loved. Love doesn't mean hurting. When people hurt you, when people inflict pain upon you, it's because they don't understand what real love is. That's not your fault. And you need to understand that. And when you can understand that you deserve more, you'll be so much better off, honestly. And it's not going to be a one night, it's not going to be a quick fix thing. It's not something that's going to happen immediately. But I can tell you, if you start digging deep, getting in there and not being afraid of you, then the world is going to change around you because you've changed from the inside. Does that make sense? When you change who you are, then your environment changes. You can't change your environment until you change yourself. Oh, you're so welcome, both of you. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for taking a look at my open chat here. I'm very excited about this. But I hope I've been able to give you guys some solid answers and really give you some things to think about and really get in there and discover just how beautiful you really are. Because, you got to start somewhere, and starting with yourself is the best place to start, for sure. Even as gifted and as talented as I am, I have things that I have to constantly work at. I'm not perfect, nor will I ever claim to be. I've been hurt. I've been hurt by many people, but I can tell you this. I can tell you this much. I will not allow somebody to take the best of me. And the best of me is what God gave me, and that's my personal person. You see what I'm saying? So, protecting and loving and guiding who you are, that's one thing, but healing and strengthening and loving who you are, wow, that's the best. Thank you, Champagne. That is so sweet. And thank you, Cinnamon. Y'all are amazing people. Like I said, if you really, really like what you see here, I do invite you to keep an eye out for me. Look at notifications. Check out my website. It's constantly growing. We are in the foundational stages. I'm just being real with you. If there's something that you're looking for, that's fine. If you want to email me, you can actually email me. You can leave comments. My email, believe it or not, is very simple. I'm actually going to type it up here. Let's see. You can email me. It's there you go. DivineTranscendence@gmail.com. And that is the same link. I forgot the N there, y'all. There's an N in the dance at the end. I apologize for that. Make sure you put an N in there. But you can email me. You can also, oh, thank you. Y'all are awesome. Hi, Deja. How are you? Welcome to the chat tonight. My name is Lady Cedar. We've got a small little group going on here. What we are doing here as an introductory of me and my company, I'm doing a one question, one card, one answer. Oh, thank you, Champagne. Blesses. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing. You're welcome to stay in the room. You're welcome to stay and watch. But you are able to ask me one question. You're able to get one card, and you're able to get one answer. So let's see. I don't understand what's going on here. Why can't I get back? Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah, this is so exciting. I'm very excited here. All right. So Deja, welcome to the room. What is your one question? What is the universe got on your heart tonight? Your question is? Are your feelings valid about your current situation? Honey, there's a lot of situations that you could be in. Can you narrow that down? Because I'm seeing you got work on your mind. You got family on your mind. Girl, your family's driving you crazy. And then you got this dude on your mind. Which one do you want me to focus on? The guy. Was I wrong about the other two? Come on now. Say yes or no. That's all you got to say. Love you, girl. I knew I was picking it. I was like, oh, this girl got too much going on. All right. So let's just go with this guy. Let's see what's going on. What's his name? I just need his name. Okay. Where's the love? I will be with you in just a moment. Okay, you're going to say it. It's T. Okay, that's fine. T is fine. I got you, girl. All right, here we go. Girl, bye. You've got me going on here. All righty. Are your feelings valid about your current situation? Absolutely, they are valid. Valid. All right. Girl, bye. This is what I mean. You have gotten some new knowledge, new inspiration. You've gotten new things that have come to you, kind of like how, hi there, how are you? This is something that is going to be very important to you because this is very, very empowering. This is a victory for you. Okay. This is like new inspiration, new knowledge, new something like a fresh breath of air. This is going to clear up those mental blocks. Does that make sense to you? Just say yes or no. All right. So your feelings of being validated are followed up for sure by the Chariot. The Chariot tells me that, girl, you are right on track. You feel like the world is spinning right around you and you have no control, but really you do. You have all the control. But the problem is sometimes your control may be too much. Maybe you need to loosen up a little bit, or you might need to grab onto the reins and pull a little bit harder. One or the other. It's about balance. You see these two, the gold and the black? You see this, or the gold and the silver? This is about balancing, finding the finesse. You're going to overcome the obstacles. You're going to overcome the things that you're facing with this guy. Things are going to be okay. But, honey, let's be real. I had to pull 4 more cards just to get to the truth. I mean, come on now. Let's talk about this. There's harmony. There's fear. There's struggle, like you are fighting against the world. Again, more conflict, whether it be friends or family, and then your own personal strength. Honey, you feel like you are going against everybody's grain of sand for this guy. Am I correct? Kind of like you feel like you're getting some splinters in your butt. Let's be real. Is that the way you're feeling? Like you're getting a splinter up in your butt? Yeah, because here's the thing. People are telling you they are not digging this at all. And your personal strength is telling you, honey, do I listen to my friends or do I go with my heart? Whatever your deepest feeling, your validness, it's true, honey. Stick to what you know. Stay friends forever. That's right. I love you, Deja. You're a smart girl. Honesty, integrity. There you go. All right. So if I just want to reach out to everybody, I did see that there are new people that have come into the room. I do want to take the time to mention, where is the love? How you doing? Thank you, Deja. Love you too, babes. So here's the deal. While y'all are ill in the room, my name is Lady Cedar. I'm with a company called Divine Transcendence. It is my company. I am doing this live video feed to introduce myself and my company to the world. And where is the love? Hi, darling. I'm going to wave at you and say, hey, welcome. If you like what you're seeing here, please hit that like button, that notification button, follow button. You know the drill. I'm not going to go through it because, hey, everybody else in the world does. But, all right. Thank you, Deja. Here's the deal. Follow me, like me, follow and see what's going on. But tonight's deal, where is the love, is you get to ask me one question. I get one card and I give you the answer, and it's totally free tonight. Okay? So come on, what you got? Show me your question. Where is the love? Thank you, Deja Cradle. Love you, honey. Thank you. Stick to your gut. Your gut instinct tells you everything you need to know, babe. All right. Who's coming towards me with love? Okay. Better yet, that question is there somebody out there that is going to love you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? Somebody who is willing to commit to you the way that you need them to? Because, honey, I see that you've gotten people who will tell you that they will be there for you, and then you turn around and they're gone. Am I right in saying that? It's like 1 minute you think that you've got this beautiful thing, and the next minute, poof, they're gone. Am I right? Say yes or no. Yeah. And you're just wondering if there's anybody that's real out there that's going to be the thing that you need them to be in order for you to feel secure in a romantic relationship, correct? I just want to make sure I'm picking up the right energies. Okay, cool. So let's just see. Here we go. All right. Let's just see. Where's the love? This is for you. Ooh, honey. Oh my goodness. Honey, honey, honey. You have Judgment. What? Are you kidding me? Honey, this card, this is a karmic card. And this tells me that yes, you are on the right path to finding the person that you need in your life. But there are some things, baby, that you need to get really straight, really quick for yourself. Hi, Morningstar. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm working with Where is the Love? I'm not ignoring you. I will address you. But welcome. All right. So here's the deal. You are going to get everything that you're looking for, everything that you're desiring, everything that you're needing, but you need to quit playing with yourself first. Honey, if you want something in your life, let me explain. If you want something in your life and you're feeling a huge calling, because, honey, you're being pulled to your person. Okay, that's what this is telling me. You are being called to action, but you're not taking the right steps. You're going in half-cocked, like a gun. You can't pull a trigger until you know you are ready to pull a trigger. Does that make sense? You need to be honest with yourself and allow yourself to find that person. It's like this. You're setting up, you're getting ready. You see somebody coming, and then all of a sudden you build a fort. And you're like, okay, if you can make it through this fort, then you can win my heart. And just as they walk in the door and you're like, okay, I'm here. And they're like, dude, that was a lot of work. All right. Does that make sense to you? And then you come out of your fort and then you say, I'm here. I'm ready to go. And then you see somebody coming and you're like, And then you quickly build a snow fort again. All right. So what's happening here? It just froze. I'm sorry. What I'm telling you here is that, I'm sorry. I'll explain it again. This card here is telling you that you are getting called. Okay. This is actually something that is telling me that, hey, she is being called because her time is here. It's ready. It's about to happen for you. But you need to quit putting up the walls and the barriers. If you're ready for love, then honey, quit making it so daggone hard. I mean, you want love. You want to be loved. You want a relationship. But the minute you get the inkling, it's like, boom, instant wall. Does that make sense? Say yes or no. Sort of. Okay. So what that means is by the time that the guy that comes into your life, okay, he is so worn out that when you're saying, okay, now I'm ready for commitment, that when you're ready to look there, he's gone. Okay. That's not a bad thing. And it's not necessarily a good thing. It just means that you're actually getting closer and closer to finding that diamond, but you need to get in order mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, what it is that you really want, what it is that you really need, what is it that you really are after. So set those rules for yourself. Set those boundaries for yourself and stick to them. Quit playing with guys that you know are going to fail. You're playing with guys that you know are absolutely going to fail. But it is you. I'm telling you, it is definitely you. You are dealing with people who can meet you halfway, but they are not meeting you toe to toe. And the reason is because you have to do A, B, C, D, and that's all you need. Okay, that's all you need. And then once you do that, all these other guys that you or people that you think that you might be interested in or want to be interested in that aren't for you will fall to the wayside. You asked me, is there somebody that's going to be there for you? Yes. But you have to put up the real boundaries to say, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I deserve, and this is what I expect. And stick to that, and that'll cut out all the riffraff. I promise you, if you do this, you'll find somebody probably within the next month or two. For real. Stick to your guns. I'm telling you, you watch. You set the boundaries up, you set the rules up, and you stick to them, and you'll get rid of the riffraff real quick. Okay? All right, Morning Star, how are you, honey? All right. Yes, you can ask me if my ex is going to contact me in June. All right. Did you understand? I'm going to answer that, Morning Star, but great. I love your kisses. Thank you. All right. I just want to finalize with where's the love? Where's the love? Do you understand where I'm coming from, honey? You've got to set A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Quit playing tiddlywinks with people who don't need your time. Or you don't need theirs, technically, is what I'm trying to say. Quit playing games. Be real. All right. I'm confused here, honestly. You won't be. Once you sit back and you pull back and you look, and I'm not forgetting you, Morning Star. Once you pull yourself back from the situation, okay, the Judgment card is telling you that, yes, you are on the path to finding who you need in your life. There's no doubt about it. He's on his way or her way or whatever. The person that you need to be with is there for you. Okay? No doubt. And you're going to find that person probably within about 1 to 2 months from now. No later. But before that happens, you need to take action, proper action, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. And that action is calling you or telling you that you need to really go for what you really want and not playing with people who are pretending that they have what you have. Because once you set the A, C, B, D standards and you stick to them, you're going to find that person almost instantly. It's like an attraction thing. Once you set the standards up for yourself, it's going to connect immediately. So just trust me on that one. You need to sit down, what you want, what you need, what you desire, and what you expect. Once you do that and stick to it, everything else will fall right into place. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to sit there and really meditate on it, because those are 5 things that are very important for you to have a successful relationship, the one that you're looking for. Morning Star, here we go. Will your ex contact you in June? All right. Yes, your ex will end up contacting you in June. You have the World card. But here's an interesting thing. The World card shows achievement, bringing things to an end, finding closure. But when you do that, you are actually going to be opening up a brand new chapter in your life. Just because one thing is ending doesn't mean that new things aren't going to start. This is actually putting you on the pinnacle point of where you are headed. You're going to feel like you're on top of the world, or that's where you are now. Like you're really coming into your own personal power. You're feeling your own personal strength, and you are really ready to finally close the chapter, or you should be. If not, you're coming up into it very quickly. But just because one chapter ends doesn't mean that a new chapter isn't going to start. So there's an ongoing process here. This is an amazing card. It does show that one part of your life is ending, but there's going to be something new coming on the horizon. See how she's facing and looking upward and outwardly. And this is achievement. So you're achieving your own personal strength here. Now, the things that have me concerned that are behind this card. I'm seeing here, conflict. Things, somebody keeps focusing on things that could have been, should have been, would have been, need to be. But just because they focus on these things doesn't mean that they have the power to make things happen, or they don't understand how to do that. And then I'm seeing here where there is a choice that you are either going to go or you're going to stay. Have you been thinking about moving, or do you feel like you've been left behind? Or are you feeling like you need to leave things behind, like completely, like maybe a trip? It's like you have choices here. And a lot of it comes because of this card here. Am I making sense to you? Morningstar. Hi, SP. Just a minute, and I will be glad to help you. But I'm working on Morningstar here. Okay, so Morningstar. In order here, do you want to be in contact with him? Okay. Well, but I'm telling you, he's going to be in contact with you. Okay. So you asked me if he was going to contact you in June. The answer is yes. Okay. The problem is also that when he does contact you, are you truly ready for yourself? But here's the problem. He may not be ready. He may have issues that you're having to be in conflict with all the time. He may have put you in a position where you're feeling like, do I stay? Do I go? Okay. And that's possible. Yes, very much so. Friends that you are leaving behind. Yes. Well, and that's just part of change, baby. In order for you to grow, sometimes the weaker things or the things that you thought were so important they were important for when you had them, but you may not need them for the new chapter. And I know that sounds harsh, but in all honesty, in order for this to happen, you have to come into yourself and say, this is me. I'm ready. And you may not need them because they can actually drag you down. And that's something you don't want. They may make you feel fear, or they may make you feel like, why? But here it is. Here it is. It's telling you, stand strong, move forward. Okay? I know, but honey, let me tell you something. You have everything you need right here. You have all the knowledge, all the wisdom, all the power. You have the vision. Now you just need to take off on it and go for it. Do what's right for you. Okay? New page, new chapter, endings. All right? All right, so before I move any forward, I just want to thank everybody that has been here on this channel. And I want to thank you for coming in and spending some time with me. Yes, he is going to actually talk to you. And I do think that there's going to be new beginnings for you, Morningstar. So my name is Lady Cedar. I'm here with you, introducing Divine Transcendence to you. If you like what you see here, please feel free to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Follow, hit that notification bell so you can see when we're on. But tonight, For those of you who have just entered into the room, oh, you're so welcome, Morningstar. I appreciate that. And thank you for hopping on here. And, like I said, you guys can email me. You can actually come to my channel. You can leave comments behind on my channel. It's really awesome. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, Morningstar. But here's the deal. Tonight, I am introducing one question, one card, one answer for free. So what I did is while I was on the line with Morningstar, I saw SP. Hi, SP. Are you still with us in the room? Can you ask about a Virgo male? Whatever message comes through. Thank you. Okay, so SP, in order for us to get there, hi, honey. How are you? All right. What we're going to do here is this. SP, you're able to ask one question about this Virgo, okay? And I will give you one card, and I'll give you an answer. But I do at least need to know this Virgo's name. Can I at least get a name? Okay. Is that how you say it? Is Faraz? Am I saying that right? I don't mean to insult anybody. Faraz? Yes? No? Okay. Thank you, SP. All right. Let's see what we've got going on here. And just so you know, if you're still in the room with me and watching, I do private readings. My readings usually 30 minutes is $60. 60 minutes is $100. But I do have a special going on right now on this particular thing is that if you need another reading or you need more clarification, you can, it's just $5. And again, it's one question, one card, one answer. So you can pull 5 cards if you need to, or you could do it, and it's the cheapest way that I can possibly do it right now. But tonight it is free. So what does he think of you? So let's clarify that just so that you know. You want to know if Faraz is actually wanting to have a romantic relationship with you. Am I correct? Because I want to ask that the right way. Actually, it can. So which one are you wanting me to really focus on? Put a last initial or something significant so that we know which one you really want to focus on. The Virgo. Okay, that's fine. FT. All right, here we go. You're drawing your card now. Ooh. Wow, girl. Okay, Mr. Virgo is undecided about you. He doesn't know quite what to think. It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It doesn't mean it's a good thing. But right now, I'm going to tell you the brakes. Somebody has stepped on the brakes and pumped them hard. Brakes are on right now. But the brakes are on for a good reason. Okay, this Virgo is learning how to be very patient, or is wanting to teach you patience. All right. Patience, patience, patience. Temperance, learning to take the good with the bad. Whatever comes up must come down. It swings back and forth. Honestly, he is going to be so decisive with you and wants you to be more decisive with him. And what that means is that you're going to have to sit back, relax, listen, and learn. And that is going to be something that is very hard for you because passions run high in you, my dear. And what's funny is this, he's very analytical. He's all about facts. He's all about to see what you're really made of. And he wants to see if you're tried and true. But what's also interesting is with you is he wants to calm you down. Patience is very, very important here. Do you understand that? Are you with me, SP? Hello, SP. I'm here. So do you understand what this is telling you? Chillax. Chillax, baby. Chillax. No, baby. He doesn't think you're boring. In fact, it's quite the opposite. He's trying to figure you out just as much as you are trying to figure him out. And that comes with patience. Let me tell you something about this card. Temperance, taking the good with the bad. Okay? The reason why he has not made any moves is because he wants to see what's coming more out of you. And vice versa. Don't rush this. He hasn't made up his mind. He is not rushing into anything with you. But he's also the type of person, he's not rushing into anything with anybody, which is something you need to take a note of. Because patience is a virtue. Have you ever heard that? Patience is a virtue? Okay. So people ask, what does that mean? Patience is a virtue. Plain and simple. When you can sit back, listen, learn, then react, okay? It's listen, sit back, relax, listen, learn, decide, then react. What that does to you is it allows you to be open for the universe to give you everything you need to know mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally to make the proper decisions. And that's not just in love, honey. That's in everything that you do. Okay? That card is a karmic card. That is a higher card. It's not a common card. It's not an everyday card. That is talking to you mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So whether it's you or him or both of you, whoever's doing the rat race, rushing around, take a chill pill and learn. Because once you learn, it's going to give you everything that you've ever needed to know. And you're going to have all the strength and all the empowerment that you need to know in making the right decisions and deciding on whether or not this man's really real. Because, honey, I feel like you're chasing your tail around. And you've been chasing your tail around for about 2 months. Am I right? Just yes or no? Are you with me? We dated a while ago. Yep. Yeah, and now he's got you chasing tail again. And here's the thing. You got to wonder why. Why? Why is he back in your life now? What is it that you have now that was different then? And why does he want you now when he didn't want you then? So here's the thing. Let the universe give you those answers because, honey, you're already getting them. You're just afraid to actually listen and understand them. So what I'm telling you is don't rush it and don't rush him and allow the universe to give you what you really need. Because balance and temperance, taking the good with the bad, it's going to be all revealed to you. And that's what that means. And you're right in the middle of it right now. You're in the middle of it as we speak. I don't know why I'm going to tell you this, but he did something probably, if not tonight or within the past day, that has got you so confused. You're just like seeing stars. That's exactly right. It's like he took a fairy wand and bopped you on the head, and now all you see are these sparkly stars, and you're like, what the heck was that? What did you just hit me with? Does that sum it up? You're like, what? You know, like how cartoons when somebody gets hit on the head and they see the little birdies or the little stars. That's exactly what you're feeling like right now, correct? Well, and that's the thing. That's why when you hang up with him or you stop talking to him, that's where you need to be like, hold up. Let me take a step back. Let me see what's really being said here and look at every single detail and really just don't try to sit there and control it. Relax with it and let those answers overflow you. Does that make sense? Perfect. And yeah, you're gonna be just fine with this. You're gonna be absolutely fine. Just practice your patience, baby. Practice your patience. All right, so you're so welcome. I appreciate you coming in, checking us out. If you haven't, please, please, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know what to do, girl. I don't have to tell you because everybody else on this thing does. But listen, I do want you to understand that I am here for you. We do real private readings. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. I also do have a website. Okay, it's exactly what my YouTube channel is, www.divinetranscendence with an A, not an E.com. You can also email me, divinetranscendence@gmail.com. So if you have questions, concerns, comments, please leave them. That's the only way I'm going to be able to help anybody. But thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for spending time with me. And thank you for giving me an opportunity to give you some answers. Thank you. You're very welcome. Again, you're very welcome. It's my pleasure to bring this to you guys as an introduction and to really let you know that there are real answers out there for you and you don't have to beat your head up over it. And also, if you want, you can also ask me questions. I'm here. You can talk to me. There's right now you're the only one in the room. So if you want to ask me about what I do, how long I've done it, if you want to just have a conversation about general things, you can talk to me. I'm here. Ooh, okay. So to be very fair with you, I have been doing this since I was 3 years old. I've been working and doing metaphysics and energy reading and energy work since I was 3 years old. I'm clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient. I'm an empath. I'm a tarot master teacher. I work chakras. I work energies. I work auras. I do all kinds of things. I do investigations. It's the work that I do is unreal. Okay. But here's the thing. You never truly ever really, 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 really learn and fully master the tarot. The tarot is only a tool. It's a vessel. Okay. Just like you know how you need to screw in a screw and you need two things. You need a screwdriver and a screw, right? Just tell me yes or no so you can understand that that you're following along with what I'm saying. All right. So so you need a screw and the screwdriver. All right. Then you have to have this force to drive the screw in as you're screwing it. Right? Right. Okay. Now, the tarot Okay. The tarot, oracle cards, whatever you want to use, whether it be a crystal, whether it be a pendulum, whether it be teacups, whether it be tea leaves, whatever that is the tool. It's like a screwdriver. Okay. The force that allows you to read this and to understand this is the energy or the spiritual energy that comes through. Spiritual energy, everybody has it. Everybody does. I'm not going to lie to you. Everybody does. But some people have it so strongly that they cannot run away from it. They can't even use the bathroom sometimes without getting something. Okay? Seriously. Learning how to use your tools correctly comes from inside here. Okay? It comes from your spirit. It comes from your openness to understand what the spirit is trying to tell you. And what's happening here is the reason why you're getting confused and the reason why you're so blocked is because you're afraid of what you might discover about yourself. Boom, drop the microphone. Hey. Here's the thing. I know it's the truth. It's the truth. Have you ever gotten like really kind of like excited, like this crazy exciting feeling, and then all of a sudden you start feeling like the chills, and your heart starts racing when you get close to the energy of the card, or you start to pick up the cards? Have you ever had those sensations? Bingo. Hello. That was you tapping into your spiritual energy. But the problem is, as overwhelming as that started to feel, boom, you shut down. You're like, oh my God. Okay. And the reason that happened is because it was a sensation that you were not prepared to face because you have not dealt with some of your own inadequacies. And that may be the fact of the fear that maybe you've been told it's wrong. Maybe you've been called to it, but you don't know what to do with it because you don't have anybody to teach you. Or maybe you feel like if you do this, oh my God, is the boogeyman going to come get you? Or am I making sense to you right now? It is yes or no. So here's the deal. Yeah, it's you. It's your block. Okay. Here's the deal. Mentally, in some form or fashion, you've told yourself or you've been told that it's not real. It's not real. It's just a trick of the mind. Okay, great. But so then are your other feelings. Have you ever walked down a road? Okay, follow me here. You walk down a road, everything's fine, I'm doing great. And then all of a sudden you hear this, and the light goes out. Now the road is a lot darker. You can't see what's in front of you, right? You can't see what's going on. It may not feel as secure and loosey-goosey as you were, right? And then you get this pit feeling in your stomach. Have you ever had that pit feeling when you're standing next to somebody, or that pit feeling when you're in a room, or that pit feeling when you know something's just not right? If you have, say yes. If you haven't, say no. Okay. That is internal instinct. That is your gut instinct. When you learn how to trust your gut instinct, then honey, I'm going to tell you, you are going to cut so much riffraff out of your life. It is going to be amazing. And your heart and your head, they're going to argue all day long. But your gut, when it's screaming, when you feel that knot in your stomach, when you feel that something is not right, 99.9% of the time it is. Same thing with the cards. When you get cards, when you get oracle cards, tarot cards, just remember they are an extension of that internal instinct. Okay? So, in order for you to be able to use this, you have to trust this. Does that make sense? When you're ready to acknowledge who you are mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, faithfully, okay? When you're ready to embrace that as a whole and you're ready to truly understand who you are mechanically, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally, and not be afraid to see who you are, and allow the divine, allow your spirit to guide you, and you're ready to listen and start being open for that healing and for those things to happen for you, then these will start to make more sense. Because what happens is when you start to use a tool, you have to understand how it's being operated. Does that make sense to you? You're the power source, baby. You're the power source. Because anytime that you do a reading, okay, it's just like anything else. Anytime you do a reading on somebody, chances are you're going to see something that you need to correct in yourself as well. And especially if you keep seeing the same things over and over and over. So you can read for other people, but the funny thing is your spiritual being is also attracting things that you need to address for yourself too. So you're not just helping somebody else, you're also helping yourself. Ironic. So there you go. I mean, that's the basics. Oh, yeah. So you are your own mental block. It's not the cards. You're blocking yourself from yourself. And that's okay. Because a lot of people don't know how. Do you even meditate at all? Do you try to find out who you are mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally? Do you try to get in tune with who you are? Do you just sit still and quiet? Bingo, girlfriend. Because I think that you get answers. I think that you get things, but you don't listen to yourself. Or when it starts to get too emotional for you, you stop it. Because you feel vulnerable. Let's just be honest. Feelings make you feel vulnerable. They do to me too. Everybody feels vulnerable when they start to get into their feelings because you're tapping into your pure source, your compass, your life. But by dealing with the hurts, by dealing with the pain, by dealing with the anxieties, by dealing with the fears, and acknowledging what is truly yours, and then letting the rest go, you're going to see a huge difference in life. Because what people put on you, what people make you feel, what people make you question, that's on them. That's on them. Honestly. Dig it out. Pull it out. Get it out of your system. Forgive, forget, let go, and let God. That's what I tell people all the time. Let go, forgive, forget, let go, let God. For sure. Absolutely. So, as far as learning, I do give classes, real classes. I actually do classes. If you want those, you can actually send me a letter to my email. I've already listed it down below if you search up. And if you want those, I can get in touch with you and do one-on-one classes with you. I don't mind doing that. So if you want somebody to truly teach you how to do this, it's really just about, it's just really about what you need to do. For real. So there's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 of the tarot. And I mean, it's really not that difficult. But the thing is that 99.999999% of the time, it's going to come from trusting who you are, for sure. And I tell that to all my students, as well as my own clients. Heck, I even have to tell myself from time to time, like, is this really real? Is this happening to me? Because, you get these epiphanies all the time. Oh, that's what that meant. Dang, the biggest fear that we fear is ourselves and what the divine has put inside of us. So, if you want to take advantage of any of those classes, feel free to let me know. But otherwise, keep pushing forward. Keep listening to yourself. Learn who you are. Know what you want. And you'll be right as rain. I promise. The more that you heal who you are, love yourself, guide yourself, strengthen yourself, get to know your strengths, girl, you're going to be okay. I promise. Don't ever run from who you are. You're your greatest resource other than God himself. I promise you. And never put anything above God. Okay? Anyway, I just want to thank you so much. Do you have any other questions? Well, honey, if you were standing right in front of me, I'd be reading your eyeballs out right now. I love to chat with people. I love meeting new people, and I love seeing how I can help them. But this is what I've done. I've been doing it for so long. It's kind of like a thing for me, to be honest with you. I'm just bringing it out there, and I'm doing it for myself for once, which is really cool. And please, if you feel free, please let your friends know about me. Let people know. Yeah, absolutely. I'm a very valid believer that in order to find true happiness, you have to be true to yourself. Follow your passion. I absolutely love what I do, 100%. I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't. Because, girl, let me be honest with you, I am like, okay. I'm done of giving myself to people who don't appreciate me and don't understand who I am and what my real worth is. Any other questions? So look forward to seeing you on here again. Yeah, I'll be posting more and more videos. Like I said, it's been kind of a weird start, but we're getting all the formats in place. And yes, we're doing this, and I'm totally stoked right now. This is kind of a one-man project right now. I don't have a whole lot of people helping me. I don't have a lot of cameras or actions or anything like that. I'm solely doing this for me because I love it and because I love helping people. We're right at the foundation of everything. We're setting in the cornerstones. I just don't even know how to explain it. I'm so excited to be able to bring this to y'all and really do this for you guys. So with that being said, thank you so much. And do leave comments, do give us those thumbs up, follow us, check your notifications, because when I do put up those videos, I do real drawings, I do real cards, real readings for the day or for the month. It might be a year, it might be whatever. But when I do them, they're legit. They're on point. And sometimes I'm not wearing all this beautiful stuff, okay? Sometimes I'm just organic. I tell people all the time, honey, if you don't like me natural, you ain't gonna like me anyway. Oh, Lordy. But anyway, I just want to tell you again, thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I think I'm done for the night. Well, thank you. Great blessings. Have a great night. And again, my name is Lady Cedar, And you can always contact me, like I said, through my email. You can also reach me through, I am on Facebook. Divine Transcendence is a Facebook page. You can check us out there. I do have a group. I have a page and a group. I also have Pinterest. I also have an Instagram. Oh my gosh, I haven't told anybody these things, and I should have. Oh, you're the first one to hear all this. So I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have YouTube, and I also have, they're all there, girl. Pinterest. So yeah, just check us out. You'll have fun with it. You'll be able to watch all